Rays baseball is next. Sonny Yap is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Digging in, Jason Wilson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. In there, strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-1. To 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Pitts. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Oscar Vega. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jonathan Tippett gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Tippett is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Grounded up the first baseline. Anthony is up with it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
Standing in, Boof Bobo. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Wilson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Striding in, Jeremy Pitts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Carmen Feliciano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Carmen Feliciano.
First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Feliciano, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So digging in now, Robbie Bowser, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping up now, Sammy Pitts, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd.
Sammy Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Pitts is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Count even at 2-2. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. Turned on down the line. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Digging in, John Pitts. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First offering on its way. Now both runners are breaking. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
In now, Jeff Carnuth, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and there's 1 down now.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, taking a look at this, this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Brady Day. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Day, the runner at second with 1 away. He'll try again. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Leister has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box,
13.
Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Chopper to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Stepping in, Stephen Cornell. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Anthony, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pitts is there, 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rory Pryor. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now. Pryor playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Outside, 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Jason Wilson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. Pryor at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan.
Digging in, Ryan Leister. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Hits in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball that time.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pops this one up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Boof Bobo 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Up next for the Rays, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First
Third
pitch,
baseman,
he swung
3.
through. Timing looked a little off,
Jimmy.
but he went back.
Hit.
The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Pitts rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now.
You simply cannot
Now
offer up
batting.
a pitch like this
The
to a hitter
shortstop.
of this guy's
Yeah.
magnitude, especially
Hit.
with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Ladies and
James
gentlemen,
Cruz
your
is going to
attention,
come on to
please.
pitch here. And in just
Now
the third
pitching
inning,
for
you
the
have to think
Rangers,
he'll be asked to eat
number
some innings.
13, Jay Cruz.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Pitts stands at second with no outs. A little bit outside. 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 is laid off on for ball number 3. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one
The right
thing. He
fielder, number
earned that
31.
free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Riding in once again, John Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
First and second here with nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and no one will track it down. Hit on the ground to third. A tag for 1. On to first, a double play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jeff
So
Carter.
base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Jeff Carnuth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Leister is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers nothing. Leading off the inning, Oscar Vega, and
Leading
they'll
off
need
for
him
the
to get
Rangers,
something going
the
here.
left fielder,
Lots of baseball
Oscar
left in this one as we're still
Vega.
early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job
Up next
tying
for
him
the
up
Rangers,
inside on that strikeout
the right
pitch.
fielder,
It wasn't
Carmen
even in the strike zone, but with the hitter
Feliciano.
protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Carmen Feliciano. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
6
Now
pitches,
batting,
2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to
Robbie
beat that, and beyond that,
Bowser.
he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Into the box, Robbie Bowser, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Nicholas Castellanos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Nick Castellanos now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Bowser, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in, Brady Day. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts.
Jesse.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead swells to 7-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts.
The second baseman, Connor.
High in the air out to center field. Cornell is in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Hit softly on the ground to third. To his right, Castellanos. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder,
Striding into the box, Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Pitts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now that's popped up. Cruz with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down.
third baseman, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Pitts. He drove in two with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and one strike. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. And that misses 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 7 and the Rangers nothing. Digging in now, Stephen Cornell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening, as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping into the box, Austin Anthony. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So striding forward now, Rory Pryor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Wilson. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Pitts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Feliciano moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Brady Day. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Vega sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that misses. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Feliciano going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Rays 8 and the Rangers nothing. Ready for another chance? Ryan Leister. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2
Right,
hits so
sir.
far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung
The left
through the
fielder,
first
number
slider,
8,
got it again,
Oscar
stayed tall, kept his
Vega.
hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box, Oscar Vega. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Leister aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike called, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A bouncer up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Good
The
pitch
batter,
on the ground ball
the
there,
right fielder,
and an even better
Garvin
job up the middle to take it himself
Feliciano.
and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Stepping in now, Carmen Feliciano. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Robbie Bowser.
So coming to the plate, Robbie Bowser. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Count still at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, hits. And that retires the side. Rangers leave one. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. At the plate, Connor Pitts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that's finally over for a strike. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count offering on its way. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Popped him up. Anthony waits on it. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box now. Bobo. Now here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to third. Castellanos is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next to bat would be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Back here on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Stephen Cornell.
Stephen Cornell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
That's popped up. Day in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Austin Anthony. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still 8-0. Grady Howry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Grady Howry.
Now in the box, Sammy Pitts.
Leading off for the Rays, the 3rd baseman, Sammy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Standing in, Jeff Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Now batting, right fielder, John Pitts.
John Pitts will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 8-0. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Rory Pryor. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the inside black with a slider. Laid off but called to strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it. Hits. 1 out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jason Wilson. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, Ryan Leister, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Next will be the designated hitter, Jeff Carnu. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
That's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now batting, Brady Day. From the stretch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Carnuth, base runner at first with 1 out. That's in there. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Into the box, Connor Pitts. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vega is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So stepping in, Boof Bobo.
Bobo.
First pitch on its way.
Ball that's
A
outside.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. The throw pulls him off the bag. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this
Third
offense.
baseman, number
They've been
3.
swinging the sticks well
Jimmy.
all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Mark
attention,
Melanson
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
now,
pitching
hoping for
for
better
Texas.
results than the other
Number
arms that
35,
they've run out there in this
Mark
one.
Melanson.
Sammy Pitts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Two men are on with 2 men out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Rangers nothing. Now at the plate, Oscar Vega starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Michael Franco takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Michael Franco.
Carmen Feliciano will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Low and away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0. Robbie Bowser waits on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And you can tell by his body
Now
language
batting.
that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robbie Bowser. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Vega on second. Feliciano on at first with nobody out. In the air, down the line in left. Pitts will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Up next for the Rangers, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. First and second now, 1 man out.
That's
A little low. It's 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pitts is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate,
fielder,
Stephen
number
Cornell.
27. Stephen Cornell.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
Lays
That's
off
inside.
1-0.
Nope.
Up top,
there.
it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. 2 down, runners at first and second. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sonny Yap earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jonathan Tippett only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.